welcome everybody to the newest show on the channel, and this show is called Ask Gleez, and this is where I take comments and questions from those of you out in the Madden community and I answer them. And one of the questions I received on Twitter was actually about the speed option and what I think about it, how to run it, and if I think it's good. So we're going to get into that. Right here you can see the arrow that indicates the defensive end. He's the last man on the line of scrimmage, and that's the person we're going to option. So when we count numbers, we don't have to worry about him. On the back side, meaning the opposite side of the player, our tackle should go inside for that linebacker, but what he actually does is block out on the defensive end. Our guard will scoop inside for that defensive tackle. Our center will then take a power step toward the one tech. Our guard will combo up to the next level, and our tackle will go up for the linebacker on that side. And we're going to read the defensive end that has his hand in the ground, last man on the line of scrimmage. And that's the rule for this play. You always read the guy that's the last man on the line of scrimmage. So when you count numbers, you don't have to count that player. And you see against a 4-3, it works pretty well. Right here against a 4-4, we're going to notice that it runs into a little bit of a problem here. And the reason is it's not really because of numbers, it's because of angles and alignment. So as we see here, we have the defensive tackle, the linebacker, and the defensive end. Now the last man on the line of scrimmage becomes the outside linebacker, so we don't have to worry about blocking him. We're going to read him. Now if we count our offensive linemen, we have 3 offensive linemen, but for us to get up to that second level on that linebacker, it's really going to take a combo block between the center and the guard to get that guy, and he's not really in a advantageous position as far as our offense goes, as our guard goes, to make that block before he can run over and make a play on the pitch. And because of this, it makes this play call not very good. So you have to be aware of that, even when you have numbers. All right, so be aware of that count, notice what's going on in front of you, and make the adjustment. So right here, I would get out of this play. We're going to take a look at it one more time, and you'll see that that guy does not get blocked. And it really can become a problem. That guy can hit stick you, and you can fumble, and that could be the game for you. So the next thing we're going to take a look at is this versus a dime set. And against dime, the play actually glitches out. So you'll notice that for whatever reason, we're reading the corner that's on the line of scrimmage on the outside. And then we have the nickel or dime back, whichever one you want to call it. He's there for the pitch. So for us to run this against dime, it really doesn't make any sense, especially because the inside or the interior line is so weak with only 5 in the box. If someone does press, you then read that nickel back or dime back, and that's okay. That's what you should be doing. But you notice again, they have a hard time getting up to that second level on this play for whatever reason. Right here, we're actually reading it, and you have to be aware of what the defensive end is doing. It's very easy to read. If he's going to cover the back, he's going to run there super fast. If you see him hesitate at all, he's definitely covering the quarterback and you should pitch it. The next thing we're going to take a look at is a situation in numbers where we should never run this play. And you'll see inside the box we're good. We have 3 defensive players for our center guard and tackle to block. Our pitch guy, we can X out, we don't have to worry about him, but there's an extra hanger defender over for the pitch. So what that basically means is we don't have numbers, so now it becomes 2-on-2 on the perimeter. We don't want 2-on-2 when we run speed option, we want 2-on-1. So when we're in this type of situation, we absolutely have to get out of this play. This is something that we definitely do not want to run, or it's probably going to end up in a turnover. So the last portion of this video is, do I like the speed option? Do I run it? I do not run it. If someone plays a running back, which all you have to do is hold the L trigger and then hit for running back, you'll notice that the QB acceleration is very slow. So it's not very advantageous to run it when you play a good player, because they're just going to play your running back and they're going to come down with a safety and probably hit stick your face off. I also think that it's a bit of a hindrance to have to slide, and I wouldn't take hits with my quarterback. So I would be sliding every time that I run with my quarterback. You can see right here also, if you do not hold your stick at about 10 o'clock, you will throw the ball on the pitch into the defender and you'll fumble. So it's just a risk that I don't want to take, especially when you're playing against someone that's good and they can come down with a safety, and then they can really play games and mess up your numbers as you're counting defenders. So it makes it kind of tough to run this against somebody that's at least halfway good. But that's my take on the speed option. If you like this series, leave me a comment down below. Let me know. If you have any questions, leave them down there as well. It's Big J Gleez signing out, and continue to game strong.